Okay. So, I don't know if I'm going to post this for sure yet, but I'm about to go off because I want to address some things that have been coming to the forefront for me in terms of my own personal healing. And it has a lot to do with people or people around me, right? And it's just annoying, for real. Like, I'm at a point where I'm irritated with fucking people. No disrespect to people. Like, don't get me wrong. I love people. However, I can't stand their attitudes. I can't stand their energy. I can't stand their behaviors. I can't stand their thought processes. I'm over it, right? And I have been working on myself personally to not take other people's behaviors and antics and attitudes and behaviors or whatever the fuck case may be. I've been working on myself to not take it personal or to not feel no kind of way about it, right? Yet lately I've been finding myself triggered. And I've been triggered because of the judgment that people cast. People don't even realize they cast in judgment, and they cast it, and the sad thing is I feel it all the fucking time, all day long, no matter where I go, no matter who I'm around, no matter what I do. I feel people's judgment of me. Just because you do not understand me, or I don't look like what you think I should look like, or whatever the fucking case may be, keep that negative ass energy to your fucking self. It's annoying. It's highly, highly annoying. And I'm learning this lesson by way of that with my own children, right? Because, like, I have opinions or thoughts about my son's decisions when it comes to him moving in his life. Now, what I've learned is that my thoughts are projections. It doesn't mean that that's who he is. It doesn't mean that that's how he's going to actually perform or behave or whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? This is just who he is. I don't know his journey. I don't know what goes on the inside of him. So for me to be angry at him for acting or behaving or just carrying on a certain way, like, it's asinine to me. That shows that I have no self-control. None. And I'm so over people not having self-control. Like, and I'm not saying that it's easy, because it's really fucking not. Because as a parent, you see your kids doing shit that you once did, and you don't want them to do the same things. However, at the same time, if you constantly keep interjecting and putting your hands on stuff, they're never going to fucking learn. They're going to be enabled. They're going to wait or expect for you to do it. It's like learned helplessness. Like, I watched a video or a short where the lady was talking about it. She had the kids raising her hand to spell a fucking word, knowing whole while the word wasn't even on a fucking test. And when it got to a word that everybody had, and it was their turn to actually do it, they couldn't perform. Because they were so sure that it was wrong. They had learned in their mind that, oh, it's going to be wrong anyway. Why do you accept that? That's not true. That's not true. Keep trying. Like, I'm so over people giving up. I'm so over people quitting. I'm so over people being just like what's the fucking word? Sarcastic. Just the judgment. It's the judgment is crazy, because it's just like, yo, I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know what the fuck you got going on in your life or around you or none of that. You don't know what the fuck I got going on in my life around me or none of that. Yet you have an opinion of it, and you let your opinion be known. It's one thing to keep that shit to yourself. It's one thing to process that thought out. You know what? Let me not even think like that. Let me da. No, we don't even know how to reparent or reprogram our fucking thinking. Like, we're so stuck in the cycle of just being assholes to each other. Like, it's bro. It's disheartening. It's sad. It's sad. And people are like, why you don't want to go outside? Because I don't want to be around that shit. I don't want to be around people who don't know how to just see themselves. They're so busy seeing everybody else got something to say about everybody else. And I've been guilty of it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not even going to sit here and make it seem like I've never talked about somebody else or had opinions or whatever the case may be. I've had opinions. Yes. I've talked. Yes. However, I've only spoke the truth of what I see. I'm not them. They're not me. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. I see that they did that. Now, whatever the fuck they try to do or choose to do outside of it, that's their business. That's not for fucking me. Mind your fucking business. Like, if you don't understand something, ask the question. Point blank period. If you want to know something, ask the question. No question is a dumb question. A dumb question is a question that's not even fucking asked. And now you sitting there in your brain pondering and wondering if this is the right thing to do. Should I do that? Should I try that? Ask your fucking self. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And sit. And just sit the fuck down and be still and wait for the fucking answer to come to you. And a lot of times it comes to you just like that. I know what I want to do and I want to do it. When I don't feel like doing it, I'm not fucking doing it. Point blank period. That's not rocket science. Now, granted, I know we have obligations and we have things that we have to be responsible for, such as going to work or taking care of children. Because a lot of times you don't feel like even fucking doing that sometimes, neither. You feel what I'm saying? You just really fucking don't. And let's just be real. A lot of us are burnt the fuck out, need a restoration, and vacation. We're so busy working this 9 to 5. When we're smart enough to be entrepreneurs, we have all this insight and all these opinions and all these, I can do this and I would do that. Well, do it then. Put your money where your fucking mouth is, bro. Like, I'm at that point. I'm so just like fired up about certain things that I have been coming into contact with, and I'm just like, okay, I let it go. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. Okay. After a while, I'm just like, yo, peep this. I'm not letting that go. Stay the fuck away from me. Point blank period. Like, just stay away from me. Like, I'll give you an opportunity where I'm like, look, when you do that, this is what I'm feeling. This is what you're giving up. This is what you need to work on. This is what you need to change. And it's like, I give it to you. I work with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't just leave people and high and dry. You feel what I'm saying? I will work with you. I'll give you a couple months. Maybe even a year, depending on your growth or your growth progress. You feel what I'm saying? Because not only are you learning from me, I'm learning from you. So I'm pacing myself to work with you, right? So it's like, as I'm pacing myself to work with you, because I want to see where this relationship is going to go, or I'm trying to process, not try and cancel. I'm working to process out this information or whatever the healing needs to be done in that particular area. Right? Not for you, but for myself. Because if I heal myself, then I, in essence, wind up healing you. Because I reflect to you what you need. I'm willing to voice and say what it is that you need. Now, it's up to you to discern and say, okay, this is what they said I need. Not only did I hear from this person, I heard it from that person, I heard from that person. At least give yourself at least 2 or 3 people where you done heard the same message. 2 or 3 people that's not in the same circle. That's not connected to each other. And you hear that same message, that's a message for you. Sir, madam, whomever the fuck you are, shit or get off the fucking pot. I said that shit in the last video. And it's like, I'm really getting fed up with the energy. And I've been really like, it's to the point now though, it's affecting me. It's making my fucking stomach hurt. And I'm tired of my fucking stomach hurting. I'm sick of it. I'm over this shit. I'm over people saying shit to me or about me. I'm over going in public and people looking at me crazy like they ain't never seen a fucking black queen before. Like, that shit, come on, friend. Come on. I know I'm different. I know I stand out. Everybody's different. Everybody stands out. I might be a little bit more than most, but yo, what the fuck, yo? Come on, bro. You can do the same shit I'm doing. Fast. Drink water. Exercise. Eat healthy. And only eat when you fucking hungry. Don't just be gorging and gouging on food. Like, it's very fucking simple. Yet we sit here and we cast judgment and we say shit about people behind their back, or we say shit to people not realizing that when we saying it, we giving them underhanded compliments and shit like that because we really feel some kind of way. People can fucking feel that. I personally can feel when somebody's talking to me genuinely versus when someone's just saying what the fuck they think I want them to say, or what I want to fucking hear. I'm so over fucking people, and I've been like really nice about this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I haven't like, gone off on people or nothing like that. I've just been really nice about the shit. However, I'm at the point now, I don't fucking care no more. Like, I don't even want to interact with you anymore. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to hang out with you anymore. I don't even want to pick up the fucking phone when you fucking call me. And my cousin and I was joking about this shit. We was laughing about this shit because she was like, she keeps saying, did I make the list? Did I make the fucking list? So apparently I got a reputation in my family of having an it list, basically. Like, if I don't deal with you, I put you on the it list. And I mean, I guess it is what it is. It's the truth. Like, I have every right to respect my feelings and my energy just as much as you do. So if you don't want to interact with someone, you have that same power, that same capability, that same turn off switch, that same discernment, that same self-love mechanism that is built within you, that same conscious mind that is built within you. to say, hey, I don't want to accept this anymore. I don't want to take this anymore. Like fucking Steve was saying, I don't have to take this. I'm going home. Yeah, you don't have to take that shit. You don't have to deal with that shit. Go be by your fucking self. Go be by yourself. And the problem is, a lot of us can't go be by ourselves. A lot of us don't want to, because when we by ourselves, we have to really sit there and face ourselves and face our fucking demons. Some of us can't even look ourselves in the fucking mirror. I remember that day. I never forget that day I looked in the mirror and I did not recognize who the fuck I was looking at. It was so many mirages and images. I couldn't see myself clearly. Not anymore. I don't have that problem anymore. When I look in the mirror, I know who the fuck I am. I know what the fuck I see. I'm not scared of it anymore. I'm not scared of me. I'm not scared of the things that used to make me afraid. I've learned to face myself. I've learned to look at myself in the fucking mirror and be real with myself. Be honest with myself. Call myself out when I make mistakes and make flaws. Be accountable for the things that I say and or do. Acknowledge it and apologize when I'm fucking wrong. I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. And when I'm wrong about something, I've told several thousand people, I apologize. You know what? I was absolutely wrong. I should have never talked to you that way. I should have never behaved this way. I should have never da-da-da-da-da. I apologize. I was not aware that I did da-da-da-da-da-da. P-P-P-P-P-Q. Like, it's... And y'all talking about, I'll never apologize to a kid. How the fuck a kid supposed to learn how to apologize if you don't apologize to them? They are people too. Children are people too. They have fucking feelings. They are our future. I remember the fucking song. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. She said, I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. Stop walking behind people and taking on other people's things. She's talking about the kids and looking back. Remember who the fuck you used to be when you was a kid. That is not difficult. We can remember all the bad things. All the bad things. It's always easy to remember the fucking bad. And that's the whole point of negative energy. It takes so much more energy to remember the bad, though. It's not as hard to remember the good. And if there is no good, then you're not looking hard enough. Because your whole entire life wasn't horrible. Your whole entire life wasn't shit and twiggleberries or whatever the fuck. There were moments in your youth and your childhood that was beautiful. There were moments in your life that were beautiful. Take hold of those. And the ones that make you feel like shit, go back and address them. I felt like shit because when I was this age, my mom said this, that, and the third to me. Like, I never forget one day I was arguing with my mom. And I don't care. I'm about to say this shit. I was arguing with my mom because I had gotten pregnant young. My mom was like, oh, you outside thinking you grown. You want to be outside, being hot, being a hot ass, a wet ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, she called me a whore. Bro. And it's not funny. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny when that shit happened. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I laugh at this shit now because it's like, yo, I can't believe you really talked to me like that. Like, what the fuck? But I talked to my mom the same way. I didn't have no cuts. Ma, you out here being stupid. Straight up. You fucking with these little young boys, little young niggas. They don't want nothing but ass. Why are you talking to them? I ain't had no cuckolds. Oh, you talking about me? Look at love. That's the pot calling the kettle. I didn't have no cuckolds. And my mom told me that. She was like, I love you because you treat me like a real human being, like a person. You don't treat me like I'm just your mom. Yes, you're my mother. Yes, I respect you as my mother. Yes, I have a high regard for you as my mother. However, at the same time, you're a human fucking being just like me. You made mistakes just like me. You're not perfect just like me. And I'm not going to sit here and judge you for the decisions and choices that you chose to make, the lies you chose to tell, the truth you chose to keep, whatever the fuck. Like, many people that know me know, I don't know my dad. My mom took that shit to her grave. I was angry as a bitch. One thing she told me, though, and I really do believe this because she's been saying this since I was a little girl, I'm going to give my father his last drink of water. Ironically enough, I feel like my father was already dead, though. So I don't know how true that is. I really don't. And it would be nice to know the truth. However, at the same time, I'm the one that got to do the work to do that. She lived her life. She did what she was supposed to do. She said what she was supposed to say. I even asked my siblings to help me do the DNA test. And my siblings was like, my brother cussed me out. Man, fuck, yo. Why the fuck you need to know that shit? Why the fuck you need to know that shit? You don't need to know that shit. Like, you made this fucking fall. What difference do it fucking make? You right? Real shit, though. Because that is truth. It's truth in it. However, at the same time, my truth in it is that you know your lineage. You know where the fuck you come from. You know your family. I don't. I know y'all. But I don't know my father. Or cousins. I could be fucking around with cousins and aunts and uncles or talking to them on the street and not even fucking know. But that's okay with you all. That's not okay with me. And it's not your fault. I don't blame anybody in my family for it. I blame myself for not following through with the action of just doing a DNA test myself. I don't need anybody else's DNA. I was looking for encouragement. I was looking for support. And it's crazy because we sit here and we judge each other, and we talk about each other, we talk about our behaviors, we talk about the shit we say, we talk about the shit we do, we talk about the shit we wear. The whole time we got hella fucking skeletons in our fucking closet too. Who the fuck are you? Nobody is perfect. And we sitting here judging. I don't want to feel that shit no more. I'm sick of people judging. Like, stop it. Grow up. Judge not lest ye be judged. I went and looked up the fucking scripture because I wanted to find the exact scripture, because I was going to write it on a fucking index card because it was bothering me that bad. It was in my energy that bad. I got so agitated, irritated. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to breathe. It's not that serious. Let it go. It's not that serious. Let it go. Now I feel like I need to vent. I need to get it out, because it's like, what the fuck is the point of me holding on to this shit? It's not mine to hold on to. And what is mine, I'm releasing. I don't need it anymore. I love myself. I don't care if people like me anymore. I don't care if people understand me. I don't care if people understand what the fuck I do or how I do it. I don't fucking care anymore. Keep your comments. Keep your commentation. Keep your little dialogue, your little side conversations, your talk. Keep that shit to yourself. You don't know me. I don't fucking know you. I only know your perpetrator that you put out in front of the world for everybody to see. Because we all walk around wearing masks. I just watched the short, and I've already known this. I'm not even going to talk about the short. I'm going to tell you the truth about energy. The highest frequency that you can vibrate at is not love. It's authenticity. I've known this for years. The more authentic you are, meaning the more truthful you are to yourself, meaning the more honest you are with yourself, the more you listen to yourself, the more you do the things that bring you joy and peace, the more you actually hear your thoughts versus someone else's perception or someone else's thought that you agreed to, the more you trust the feeling in your fucking core and you move according to it, the better you will fucking feel. You will shed. You will start releasing people, places, and things. You won't even feel no kind of way about doing this shit. And it's not a matter of turning your feelings off. It's a matter of tuning into your feelings to understand why the fuck you're feeling that way. Every ache, every ailment, every bruise, every broken piece inside of you stems from some kind of lesson that you didn't learn, that you didn't pay attention to. Some pain that you let just sit there. Some truth that you didn't like. Something that you couldn't swallow. I never said it was going to be easy. Nobody told you it was going to be. I'm hearing a fucking song. Nobody told me the road would be easy. And I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. That's faith right there. I don't believe that I went through all the shit that I went through for nothing. I know for a fact I went through everything I was supposed to go through for a reason. It is my job to understand the reason why I went through what the fuck I went through. And when I gain that understanding, I am thankful for the persons involved in the situation so that I can grow, evolve, change, and move the fuck on. I don't need you. And I'm not saying that I don't need anybody. So let me clarify that. I don't need people that are going to bring me down. I don't need extra weight around my neck. I don't need people who are not going to be genuine, open, authentic, and honest with themselves and with me. Because people are going to treat you to the court in which they treat themselves. So if you can't even be open and honest and secure within yourself, why the fuck do I want you around me? That means you're not going to be open, honest, and secure with me. It's difficult to let your guard down. However, you got to have discernment to know who to let your guard down to or with. My homegirl, and I love this girl. And I was torn because I was just like, yo, what if I connect to this person that you don't care for, whatever the case may be? How is that going to affect our relationship, considering the fact that you feel this way about this particular person? I give a fuck because I care about this person. And I care about this relationship. I care about this friend. I care about the connection because it was a genuine connection. It was an authentic connection. So I'm weighing the options of whether or not do I keep this connection or not. Do I let this connection dictate the next step of my life? Fuck no. Not to that degree. If I'm really going to do it, I'm going to do it. Let me make the decision for myself. Let me not use this situation over here to gauge how I move in that one. They're not the same. Different relationships. Different energy. Yeah, I love you and I'm cool and I want to hang out. But I love myself more to do what's best for me, despite what you say. Now, granted, I'm not going to disregard what you say because if you're authentic and you're telling me a truth, I'm listening to every fucking thing you say. That shit resonated in my spirit. It rang a bell somewhere. It was a reason why it was said. It was a reason why it was enacted. It was a reason why it was put out into the atmosphere. Everything that happens for a fucking reason. It's a matter of you paying attention to the lessons and the things that happen to you in your face that's right there in front of you. And how you actually take the time to sit the fuck down and process what has actually just occurred. Journaling is key. We're supposed to write down every fucking thing that happens to us on a daily basis. And a lot of times we don't even do that. Half of us don't even know how to fucking spell. We write the way we talk. And God forbid if we speak proper or we use educated words or whatever the case may be, or educated vernacular, then the people, oh, you're holy, you think you're better than us. Let's shut the fuck. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. You want to do something? Go do it. Nobody is fucking stopping you from doing it but you. You all up in your head about what somebody else has to say because of the judgment that they have cast on you. I'm so sick of other people's judgment. Keep your shit to yourself. Don't be mad at me because I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. Don't be mad at me because I'm focusing on myself. Don't be mad at me because I choose to pay attention to me. Go pay attention to you. This is a deep ass message. Go pay attention to you. Like when you start paying attention to you, that's when you start figuring shit out. I watched this man. This man was talking about the best way to clear your mind, right? He said we don't sit down long enough to allow ourselves to process shit. He said if you go and sit in a room, a dark room, or just sit in a room and don't do nothing, just sit for 30 to 60 minutes in just silence. Don't write nothing. Don't listen to nothing. Don't play no TV. Don't play no music. Just 30 to 60 minutes in silence. He said your mind will go through hella deviations of things and then finally it will just shut off. And whatever it is that you really, really want to figure out or focus on, and you ask that question, the answer will come to you instantaneously. And I know this to be true because I have done it. We talk about meditation. People be like, oh, I gotta meditate. Meditate is not yoga. Meditation is stillness. It's quietness. It's sitting with your... Goddamn nuts. It's sitting with yourself. It's sitting in silence, but not necessarily sitting in silence. People are like, oh, you can meditate. You can meditate during an act. You can. You definitely can. Just in silence. That means keep your fucking mouth closed. Don't talk. Don't sing. Don't hum. None of that. Keep your voice off. Silence means that your vibrational voice box is not fucking vibrating. Them little things in there, they still. Clean up and just shut the fuck up. Like, I'm so over. I'm over it. I'm over fucking people, yo. And it's sad because I love people because people are beautiful and I learn so many things from people. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, y'all. I learn different things from people. That is gross. I'm not swallowing that. Gotta take that out because ew. However, excuse me because that was gross. That was so not ladylike, but whatever. I had to spit and I'm not swallowing no snot. I'm not swallowing no cold. Ugh. Thank God it's coming out. I was trying to quit smoking cigarettes. Not cigarettes. Black and Milds. I have a habit of smoking Black and Milds. I haven't smoked a Black and Mild in almost a week. It's been almost a week. And that's from switching to clove cigarettes. A spice I don't even want to smoke them no more. Like, once they're gone, I'm grateful that I'm able to release it. Judge not lest you be judged. That's my message for today. And I am going to post this. And yes, I'm going to give y'all fair warning. I'm going off, but it is what it is. I'm really just over it. I'm over people just pretending. I'm over people being fake. I'm over people being phony, and me having to adapt to your environment because you don't know how to vibrate higher, and then get upset with me when I don't want to be around her or when I don't want to talk. And then I also know about, like, assuming, right? Because you gotta understand about assuming too, because people are like, oh, you, how do you even know you already? I'm an empath. Motherfucker. Empathy, meaning I can feel other people's feelings and relate to where another person is coming from. I feel vibrational frequencies in my body. It affects me and different chakra systems because of the vibration in which it comes to me at. That means the vibration in which you are functioning on, I too feel that. So when you on some negative, low vibrational shit, I feel that in my physical fucking body, and I hear it in my fucking ears. I can hear your conversations. Do I want to? No. Can I feel it? Yes. And it's annoying as fuck. And my thing is, if you can't come say that shit to my face or just come ask me a question, shut the fuck up. And I'm saying that in the nicest possible way. And it's like, yo, I'm not a mean person. And people that know me, that genuinely know me, that have been around me for fucking years, knows that I am a very sweet, kind of compassionate person. I will look out for you and I will go to war for you. However, I'm not going to war for someone that's not going to war for me. I'm not bending over backwards to break myself just to make somebody else feel happy or feel good. I'm not doing that shit. No. Especially if you're not deserving. You're not doing shit for yourself to help yourself, let alone help me. And I'm pouring into you for what? For what? And I'm talking to a bunch of fucking people right now, and I know it. I feel that shit. And it's like, don't misunderstand, because it doesn't mean that I don't care. I care. However, there is a level of degree in care in which I care. Do I care enough to put myself at a detriment? Fuck no. Do I care enough to want to offer something towards your needs? Hell yeah. Am I going to give you the energy that's in my tank? Not if it's my last. I can't. I'm not doing that no more. I refuse. I'll help you out. I sure will. However, I'm not going to deplete myself helping you. No, I'm not doing that. Because that's asinine. I made a video about, I want to say 5 or 6 months ago, when I said catch me in the overflow. I knew what the fuck I was saying. I said what I meant, and I meant what the fuck I said. Catch me in the overflow. Meaning I'm going to focus on me, and I'm going to focus on mine. I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to do what I got to do for me and mine. And I'm going to leave y'all the fuck alone and let y'all figure it out for yourself. I don't have to do shit for you. You don't have to do shit for me. I don't call you and ask you to do shit. You don't call me and ask me to do shit. And that's fine and that's good. And if you did call and I'm in a position to actually assist and I'm able, I'll help you. However, I'm not going to do it at the detriment to myself. If I know I'm not feeling good, or I know I'm not in the best of energy, or I know I ain't got it to give, I'm going to tell you as the fuck no. And there's nothing wrong with telling someone no. That's another thing that tripped me out. And I was getting ready to end this video, but no, that's another thing that tripped me out. People get mad when you tell them no, or when you finally stand up and say, look, I don't have it, or no, I'm not in a position to help you. No, I'm not in a position to give. As soon as you tell somebody the fuck no, they got attitude. Oh, you acting funny. Oh, they doing it. Bitch, no mean no. It mean I can't help you. Like, you asked me, I said no. No, I don't want to help you. No, I don't feel like it. No, I'm not in a good mood. No, I don't have the energy. No. No is a whole, complete, entire sentence. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I struggle with saying no. I know that I do. However, I don't struggle that much. I don't struggle that much. I'm not about to let people keep playing in my fucking face, yo. Like, I'm too nice to people, yo. I'm too fucking nice to people, yo. And people be trying to play me for a fucking fool, and I'm not, yo. I'm really not a fucking fool. I'm very, very smart. I'm very, very intelligent. I'm very, very educated. I know who I am. Do I take the time to do the things I know I need to do? Not all the time. Fuck no. I know that. I don't need anybody to tell me that. I know that about myself. I'm my own worst critic. You supposed to be your own worst critic. And instead of being your worst critic, be your best cheerleader. As my mom used to say, be your best cheerleader. Don't be a critic, be a cheerleader. And if you need to criticize yourself in an area where you know you fucking up, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Fix it. Fix it, fucking Felix. Come on, Felix. Fix it. Because you fucking know better. You know exactly what you're doing. And you know why you're doing it. And you know why you shouldn't be doing it. Yet you still fucking doing it. And you wondering why the fuck you doing it. Because you agreed to fucking do it. You locked yourself into that cycle, into that fucking perpetual abyss of doom. Repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting a different fucking result. That's fucking insanity. You tired of the shit? Stop doing the shit. It's just that fucking simple. If you're tired of something, stop doing it to yourself. And I'm not just talking to y'all now, I'm talking to myself too. If you're tired of something, stop fucking doing it. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel happy. Do what uplifts you. And if it's nothing about it that uplifts you or inspires you, leave it the fuck alone. Like, give it an option. Give it a try. Try it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying just run from the shit or walk away. Try it out. Give yourself some grace and at least 3 to 6 months trying it. 3 to 6 months. I'm not going to say try and cancel try. 3 to 6 months to actually put some effort in to see where it's going to go, where it's going to take you. If you put in that 3 to 6 months and you see that you don't have a passion or a desire or a drive for it or disdain, and you find it getting worse and worse and worse, that's not for you, friend. It's time to go look somewhere else. It's time to go do something the fuck else, right? Don't keep doing something that doesn't bring you joy. Don't keep doing something that doesn't uplift you. Don't keep doing something just to pay the fucking bills. Your bills are going to get paid regardless. You're going to make a way out of no way because that's just who you are. Many of us are in survival mode, right? I'm not going to say us. Yeah, many of y'all. I'm going to say y'all. Many of y'all in survival mode. Get out of survival mode. You don't have to survive. We've already survived. We lived through the fucking 90s. The 80s and the 90s. Most of us. Like, what the fuck? Come on, Furry. If we can get through that, we can get through fucking anything. Like, let's give it a bang. Because the 80s and the 90s was on the fucking chain. And they were. They really, really were. I went through so much shit. I blocked so much of my youth and my childhood out. And it's funny because, like, when shit comes back to me, I'm just like, damn, that did happen. Oh, snap. Or I'm talking to my kids and I'm telling them the shit that we used to do when we was kids. We was growing up. We was running around playing shit like that. Playing chicken in the fucking street. Stupid shit. Right? Jumping, fucking with dogs and getting the fence where they can chase it just for fun. Little stupid shit. I didn't participate in some of the things that some of my friends and family participated in. Some of the shit I was just like, why the fuck y'all doing that dumb shit? Why you putting yourself in danger? Now, I ain't gonna front. I did do some dangerous shit. I did some nasty shit. Just because I was a kid, I didn't know no better. Now, I ain't talking about no eating on the trash or no shit like that. I ain't do no shit like that. But I think as kids, we've all eaten off the floor, kissed it up to God or dusted it or something. Like, we've all done some dumb shit like that. But it's just like, yo, you live and you fucking learn, yo. Like come on. Like, let's be real. 33, 44 on the clock. Let's be real, yo. Let's be honest with ourselves. Like, let's stop, like, pretending like we don't have skeletons in our fucking closets, bro. None of us are fucking perfect. No, I don't need to know your whole shit, shish and kabibble. I don't fucking care to know. I don't want to get into your situation like that. People be thinking, oh, just because, oh, you a psychic, oh, you can read cards, oh, you do tarot, that I'm automatically reading into your life. Fuck no. I don't read into your shit. I don't read unless you ask me. If you ask me or you give me permission, then I will do that. I'm not just reading into nobody's shit for no fucking reason. And if I'm picking up on shit and I'm talking about it in my videos, that's because it's in my fucking energy. It's in my energy, not me going out to go find it and go jump into it. No, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking for my energy, my collective fucking energy, the energy that is fucking around me, that is affecting me, that I am intuitively picking up on. Do I know who the fuck it is all the time? No. Do I know where the fuck it's coming from? Not all the time. Yet I feel it. So I speak on what I feel. And I need people to understand that too. People want to so quick to pass fucking judgment on. I'm so over it. Just because you cannot do what I do doesn't mean that I'm better than you or you're better than me. You guys have talents and traits and abilities, and I've seen it in people around me. That's why I say people are beautiful, and I fucking love people, because people have gifts. They just don't see it. They have not been inspired enough to even activate their gifts. And I see the shit, and it just be like, okay, maybe if I plant this seed, or maybe if I say this, or maybe if I do PDQ, whatever the fuck, they'll get it. And they'll pick up what they need to pick up, and they'll take the action that they need to take for themselves. Like my mom used to say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Okay, well, I'm gonna lead you to the water. It's your job to fucking drink the fucking potion. I'm not giving you that shit. Like, I'm not giving you the fucking potion, yo. The potion is fucking yours. You gotta do that. Like my cousin used to say to me when they used to drink when we was younger, this shit was funny as shit. We was in her apartment one day, and we was all in there, and I've never really been a drinker, you feel what I'm saying? Alcohol not my thing. I don't like the way it fucking tastes. I've been drunk a couple times, you know, on some crazy shit when I was young, just being fun, you know what I'm saying, having a good time in my 20s, you know, hanging out. Who hasn't? Like, who hasn't hung out in their 20s and got drunk and threw up in the bushes or some stupid shit, or make reckless decisions when they were intoxicated? Like, even our parents, they smoke weed too, yet they, oh my god, he smoked weed. It's just more open now. Growing up, when I was growing up, that was like a secret or a private thing. You don't do that shit out in the street. Now you got everybody in the street, walking down the street, rolling blunts, smoking right there in public. I ain't never. I'm like, yo, okay, that's a real one. Because if you bold enough to open yourself up like that in public, to what the fuck ever, more power to you. Kudos. Cause yeah, no, I'm not doing that shit. I want to be in control of my shit. I'm good. I'm really good. And people, and I know I'm probably losing some people with that part, but guess what? Think about it, yo. Think a fucking about it. I told you all the time, a thought, when you think about something, when you ponder on something, or you think about something, when it comes up in your conscious awareness, that is a portal, that is a gateway, that is a door to a pathway, a journey for you. Where the fuck you about to go? I want to go outside. What do? You get up and you go the fuck outside. When you think about that shit, how deep are you going to get into that journey? How far are you going to actually go? Are you going to see it all the way through and then actually, or see it partially through, put some action to it? Like, how deep are you going to go into it? What kind of willpower or essence are you going to put behind it? You know how many things that have popped in my head? And I mean some fucked up things that popped in my head, and some great things have popped in my head. I have not moved. I move when I know I'm supposed to. I speak when I know I'm supposed to. I record when I know I'm supposed to. I don't care about the extra frivolous, stupid shit that be going on. Like, if it's none of my business and it's not affecting me, I'm good. However, this right here, yeah, this shit was affecting me. I don't like that. I don't like being affected by dumb shit. I don't like being affected by dumb shit. I don't like being included in this shit that I ain't got nothing to do with. I had nothing to say about. And people, and I'll tell you the truth, if I said it, I fucking said it. And if you feel some kind of way about it, okay, we can have a conversation about it. No, we ain't got to scrap. It ain't always got to be a fight. Because people real quick, I fuck up. Grow up. We damn near 40, 50 years old, 30, 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. What the fuck I look like fighting you? I'm not fighting you. Like, why? For what? And we all fucking out of shape, arms and shit, and then your body aching and hurting after you done got into this fucking scramble. Then you extra mad because now you really want to go fuck the person up because you might have got your ass up with some more shit. It's stupid. It's stupid. Now it's a grudge. That's why, like, I am getting personal. I don't give a fuck. I really don't, because I'm venting right now. I'm going off. And I'm definitely going to post this video. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. I'm sorry you feel what you're feeling. Don't take it personal. It's just me venting on what I am feeling. It's what I am going through, what I am experiencing. So if it resonates with you, then that means it must be some truth in it for you. It must be something about what I said that struck a chord within you that was the truth. So if you got any kind of feeling about anything I say, it's because it's a truth in you. Something that you yourself know to be true about you, that you are choosing to be in denial about. And you wonder why you stuck in fucking grief and despair. It's prolonged grief. You all discombobulated and fucked up on the inside because you holding shit in. I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. And anyway, I was jumping around because I definitely said my cousin, we was at my cousin's house, we was drinking. And I'm going to tell you about a story about my sister, and I'm in this video because I was at my cousin's house drinking. And I was older. I was in my 20s, I believe. Whatever. Yeah, I was in my 20s. And they were drinking, and she was like, she said, pour your own poison. And I said, what did you say? She said, yeah, you never let somebody pour you a drink. You pour your own poison. She said, unless you at like the bar and it's a bartender, you know what I'm saying, and you right there, you watching what they're doing or whatever the case be, you never let everybody else pour your drink. You pour your own poison. You pour your own drink. You set the intention of what the fuck you putting in your body. That's what she said to me. And I never, after that, I was like, bet, say less. You right. Okay, smart. Because you letting somebody put something in your body that you don't even know the fuck you putting in your body. You know what I'm saying? Pour your own drink. Now, I get going to the bar and all. I get going to the bar. And I tell you, drink responsibly. Excuse me. Like, don't drink to get intoxicated. Drink to get your little buzz and relax and chill. Don't drink to get fucked up that you can't even walk around or you slurring your speech and you gone. You too far gone. You don't need to be that fucking gone. You don't need that kind of assistance, that kind of help, that kind of inebriation to be able to think or clear your thoughts. You don't need it. No. Because I know some people cope through alcohol, like they have an attachment to alcohol. That's because you have receptors of it or for it in your brain, or you have DNA coding that connects you to it because of by way of the genetics in which you came from. We came from our parents. That's how we pick up our traits and our habits and our behaviors and what we fucking look like. Right? Our mannerisms. They come from our parents. Our thought processes. They come from our parents until we learn to reparent ourselves. That means we're not wiping the whole slate clean. We're correcting where we felt like they were flawed. We're correcting where we felt like we were hurt or we weren't acknowledged or we weren't seen or we weren't understood, and we're healing it and we're giving it to ourselves by way of talking to ourselves, by way of loving on ourselves. I remember when I was this years old and my sister, my brother and them got this and I ain't get it. And this is how I felt when that happened to me. I felt upset. I felt angry. I felt sad. I felt ignored. I felt, forgotten. And when I felt those things, it made me feel like I was empty on the inside. It made me feel like I was invisible. It made me feel like I didn't matter. And I wanted to cry. And I wanted to yell. And I wanted to lash out and do all the things. Yet, at that moment, I knew that if I behaved a certain way, that I would receive some kind of punishment for behaving that way. Therefore, when it happened, I just kept it all inside. So now, instead of me keeping it inside, I want to go back and I want to forgive myself for not fully understanding why things were happening for me that way. I want to forgive myself for not speaking up or saying what I wanted to say and taking my own voice away, because we take our own voices away when we don't allow ourselves to speak, when we don't allow ourselves to express our feelings or our emotions. 43. We take our own voice away. We take our own power away. You have every right to tell someone how you feel. Your feelings are valid. Your actions and behaviors in regards to your feelings are not. They're not. You have to learn how to manage you, how to manage your behavior, how to manage your reaction to other people and other things. That's why I say I had to get on here and I had to vent, because I was feeling it. I don't want to lash out and go off on somebody. However, at the same time, this needs to be said. What I said needed to be said, and it needed to be heard. And I know for a fact that it is going to resonate with a lot of fucking people, because it is the truth of what goes on every day. every day in our society. All we're doing all day long, especially when you watch the fucking news, social media, they're talking about just judgment of each other. Judgment because of the color of our skin, judgment because our voices, judgment because our eyes, judgment because our blood type, judgment because our demographic, judgment because of our ethnicity. Just judgment. Like, shut the fuck up. Why are we buying into this? Why does this have to be our social norm? Like, really, why does this have to be our social norm? It does not. The Bible says, love one another as you love yourself. That means if you love yourself unconditionally, you're loving someone else unconditionally. When you take the judgment out of, because you don't want nobody judging you. And how you judge yourself is how other people are going to judge you. So if you learn to take the judgment out of yourself in terms of how you judge yourself, and you start loving yourself and appreciating yourself and doing the right things for yourself, taking care of yourself, treating your body like an actual temple that it actually is, putting into your temple what you know you should be putting into your temple, taking out of your temple what you know you need to take out of your temple. When you start working on you and healing you, you heal everything. You recognize and realize that we are the human race. We are a human race of people. We are all the same and different at the same fucking time. We're the same and different at the same time. We all have something beautiful to give. We all have something bright within us that if we chose to love it, it would love us the fuck back. My daughter was like, Mommy, she asked me yesterday, Mommy, why don't boomerang come back? I said, because of how the way it's cut. It's energy, it's flow, it's centrifugal. It's a circle. It moves in a circle. It's a cycle. Your choices move in a cycle. Generational curses, it's a cycle. It's cycling down from one generation to the next, spiraling down. Break the fucking cycle. Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world. Like, and I want to see change, so I'm going to do my best to be the change, because I want to see change, because I'm sick of seeing what the fuck I see and or hear and or feel and or say. Because there's some things I be saying that I know I should not be fucking saying. I'm not fucking perfect. I need people to understand that. People like, oh my gosh, she thinks you. Yo! I'm not perfect. I never proclaimed to be perfect. I never proclaimed to be better than anybody. I know I got flaws. I know I have areas in my life where I need to work on myself. Who doesn't? Like, come on. And I'm not going to go back down this fucking rabbit hole, because I feel myself getting ready to go left, and I don't want to go left. I refuse to go left, because it's a healing process. Okay? Let this be the last time that this has to be said. Excuse me. Right? Let me accept myself where I am. Let me recognize where I need to grow, evolve, and change, and let you do the same. Light beings. Do the same, light beings. Because I can't take it no more. It's annoying. Okay? And I mean that with light, love, and positive energy. Peace, I say, I'm going to say. Always remember to thine own self be true. Remember, authenticity. That's the key. The more authentic you are, the higher you vibrate, the brighter you shine. Okay? Peace, love, and life. Peace, I say, I'm going to say. Peace.